Welcome to GooseCast.
Who wants to talk about what happened there?
I feel glorious. I'm a golden god.
Oh, God.
I am. We had a couple of issues this last match. You know, I think that we really, we had our hearts in the game. Sometimes when you got your heart all the way in the game, you don't got your head all the way in the game.
Or in this case, your stomach and liver.
It's all about that stomach in the game. After all, your heart lives in your stomach. Your
Thomas,
brain.
team didn't throw up.
Oh, fuck Go fuck yourselves.
I think that's the most vomiting we've had on drinking games so far, which is
Well, the last Mario Kart was full of vom, too.
Well, it was just Tatum vomiting, and then I left to vomit.
Yes.
So I wasn't on video, though.
Well, and
But I know it happened. True. And that matters to me.
And now I know it happened.
And now everybody knows it happened
the audience
because
knows. And once the audience knows, they never forget.
Oh, man. So
it will be in the
encyclopedia. In all honesty, there. Oh, sorry.
All right. Well, just to kind of give a broad timeline of what was happening there at that last bit. So, you guys are finishing up. You guys are stopping to let Etienne finish. You guys get thrown over the finish line.
Yes.
And then that all hell breaks loose.
I like to think that red shell was actually what pushed me over the edge.
Yeah.
The indignity.
Anyway,
Nintendo did this to you.
They did, actually.
So
I'm going to see if I have a case for a lawsuit. Does anybody know any shysters for lawyers?
Yeah. I'll call Ben.
No.
Okay, that's not cool.
He's got a guy.
All right. So, yeah. So you go...
Ben's always got a
Etienne,
guy.
He's always got a guy.
Once you're over the finish line, you're just like... There's a certain point where you just stop talking. And...
Well, and I was vehemently and angrily trying to defend our case of like, no, fuck you guys, you knocked us over the finish line.
We were doing the whole like, oh my god, he cheated, everybody.
No, we both cheated, technically.
Yeah, you both cheated.
Technically,
everybody
yes,
lost.
we all lost by cheating. We all lost by your cheating.
And then Etienne starts making these fervent motions like, oh my god, I'm about to fucking hurl.
What was great about it was that
I had actually already hurled. I had vomit in my mouth.
He had vomit in the mouth, and what was great was we were all continuing to debate, and there was like the gesticulation started, and that was the point where I think it was John who went, "Oh
shit, he's
and like realized that Etienne was desperately waving, and you got to realize. Etienne is sitting maybe 6 inches from me, 6 inches from John.
No, less than that.
On a couch. Like, we're basically touching each other shoulder to shoulder. Yeah. So, like, the fact that we didn't notice is kind of a litmus as to how goddamn drunk we got. How fucking quick.
Yeah.
And,
to kind of recap, Lord. It was... the first 2 races were screwdrivers for you two guys.
For John and I, yeah.
For John... Oh, no, it was for John and Etienne.
No, it was for John and I.
Okay.
How many different ways can we say the same exact thing?
Me and John, but that's not grammatically correct. So I mean,
and he.
Patrick, you were drinking the 40 that you had.
Yeah.
Not Thomas. Mike was here earlier, and he was doing his.
He was
fucking Lagunitas, I believe.
He was being a fucking cheater, but
yes, he was.
Yeah, and then that was it. Like, no, you guys were hating that last race.
Well, it was mainly because, like, okay, we made the, like, horrible mistake of getting super thrifty at the store, and we're all like, oh, yeah, we can get a 30 rack, we can get a 30 rack of MGD for, $22, but,
yeah, honestly,
we'll get more booze if we do Steel Reserve. Yeah, and, I'm always trying to get people to buy Steel Reserve because I hate myself. And
that's gonna be like the fucking epitaph of this fucking channel. I hate myself.
That's like... I'm always trying to get other people on it. So, like, when suddenly other people are like, yes, that makes sense, I never question. And I go with it, even though we should have all realized that it was a poor idea that we had to slam these fucking things.
Yeah.
And I've been shotgunning them a lot recently, and I assumed that skill would transfer over. And it really didn't. And, like, I hadn't eaten until this giant pile of noodles, and I ate this giant pile of noodles and then tried to do this. It was Steel Reserve.
Yeah.
And
then you were actually the first to vomit on camera.
Yeah, and I actually like the pause that happened earlier, which I believe we comment on in the voiceover. I had to run, and like truth be told, I didn't actually throw up that much. There was almost no fluid. There was just like a chunk of noodles and like an air bubble.
Come on! I don't need the description of your vom.
Yeah, well, they do.
Some people do. Some people masturbate to this show. Okay?
I mean, hopefully, no one. The 5 people who are watching this don't.
Oh, there's
Yeah, Mitch. I don't know if there's a Mitch watching.
I hope not.
Carl.
If it's the Mitch I'm thinking of, shit.
Mitch Connor.
Oh my god, I ran into him at the Super King and I was like, oh, don't see me. Don't see me.
The Super King.
Like, ooh, it was wrong.
No, honestly, if I had to pick a point where I
He's
think
wrong.
you guys went wrong, it was definitely the Steel Reserve. That shit.
Well,
I'm drinking
for
one
me,
right now, and that shit's
like,
gnarly.
wanting
Y'all agreed to it, all right?
For me, wanting to play this the night after a heavy drinking and ass loads of Pong, like, I actually feel better now that I've puked than I did before we started. Like,
Yes,
that's how fucked it is. I've got another beer now.
Well, yeah, the fun thing about this, we're all like sitting here talking shit on the Steel Reserve and we're all sipping Steel Reserve.
Well, we have it now, okay?
Yes, yes, quite.
Yes.
Buy Steel Reserve.
The beer of self-loathing. You heard it here first.
It's good.
You want to die?
It tastes good going down, just like it tastes good going up.
I'll let you evaluate that statement. I'm gonna let you sit on that one and think about what you've done.
Yeah, going back to the fucking timeline. So yeah, Etienne's puking, and then we all notice it, and the four of us just start feverently trying to get something for him to vomit.
Feverishly or fervently?
Fervently.
Whatever
He
it is.
meant
fervently.
fervently. He meant fervently.
I'm willing to say both.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a little tipsy myself. But yeah, like we're all like looking for something, and we're
This
just
is
like
like
calling
5
stuff
different
out.
people.
Like I called out a pot earlier, and I think I called out a pot earlier on camera, and then Thomas said no, and so we're like, okay, so we're not doing that. John grabs Patrick's noodles that he was saving and eating since he got here, runs outside, tosses them out, hands them to Etienne, and Etienne's like, no. No,
he just shakes his head. He just stares at John,
Like,
shaking his head.
Like,
Goes,
this isn't enough. This is not
And
enough.
that was the point, if you notice in the audio, where I go, it's not big enough. Like, yeah, things just downhill.
Yeah,
This
and
is almost turning into a podcast about me puking.
Yeah,
Which is
I'm
a little,
okay with
little
that.
awkward, little surreal for me. But
Hey, man.
There's not enough dubstep horn.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
oh god. Oh, I hate you guys.
Alright, well, to kind of cap it off, everything's fine now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, Etienne, no! Oh my god!
Not actually. I mean, what's great is, like, straight up 30 minutes ago, we had, like, a 6-foot plume of vomit, and that was contained. That was, like, the majority of both the mass and the force of the vomit contained on Etienne's person. But there was still, like, a 6-foot flame, like, plume of vomit that went up.
Have you ever seen a dragon breathe fire? Picture that, but me and puking.
Yeah. Like, and... Like, now, you can't even tell. This house smells like a goddamn Buddhist temple. It's wonderful.
Alright, well, we just wanted to explain what was going on there at the end. Thank you for joining us on Drinking Games. We'll try to do better next time.
You're
Or worse, whatever's funniest.
You're all terrible people, and I love you, but go fuck yourselves.
Thank you for watching my self-destruction.
Alright,
My implosion.
see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.